Hello guys, welcome back. I'm on holiday this week at Aguamarina Hotel in Menorca in Spain. I'm going to do a review of the hotel, have a walk around, show you a bit of the food and tell you what I think so far. So I haven't actually been to the beach yet. We've only had one night here. This is the first full day. So I'm sort of taking you a route that I haven't been yet. I'm also going to be walking to the beach for the first time. So this is my first reaction of it as well. So coming onto the beach, I'm on a bit of a boardwalk walking away from the hotel here, trying to see if I can get a shot of it. Just behind there's Viva la Pepa, if that's how it's pronounced. It looks like a restaurant. It says restaurant and beach bar. I haven't been there yet. That isn't in the all-inclusive. That's not part of the hotel. But look at that. And the view that it has is pretty extraordinary. So I've seen there's been a couple of vlogs on this hotel over here. I can't remember what it is, but I put it on the screen now. That's not the hotel that we're staying at. And not to insult it, but if you're from Skegness, it looks a bit like Boston Hospital. And then ours is just there. So I'm walking along this boardwalk, really clean. You got your sunbeds there with your umbrellas on the beach that you can hire out for the day. And look at them all just enjoying themselves. It's 6 o'clock at night, about 24 degrees still. Just look at that view, take that in. So just there, just here, is the walk up to our hotel. I'm just going to keep walking past it just to see what's down this boardwalk. Again, very clean, very accessible. Get a large wheelchair down here. And the beach is just really clean. Like I say, it's not as busy now because it's 6 o'clock. Everyone will be getting ready for their dinner. Dinner starts at the hotel at 7:30, which is quite late, but I suppose that's how all-inclusive people get you. So then you're all full up and don't drink too much on the night. And that boardwalk goes all the way that way and towards that other hotel. So just look at that. And we're now back at the hotel, or the start to the hotel from the beach, walking up the steps. So there's a few steps, there's a ramp as well, pretty steep. There is a lift that takes you halfway down as well, so this is the only bit that you have to walk. The lift will take you the rest of the way. And then we're just approaching halfway now. You got a little shack there that is actually on the all-inclusive. And then you've got these 4 or 5 sunbeds here. I think they're €3 an hour. I think that's per person as well. But to sit there and get that view, I suppose it's more than worth it. Me and Liz are going to try that towards the end of the week, I think. And try the beach sunbeds out as well. And then just halfway up, there's this viewpoint here with a great backdrop. And this little thing here, so you put your phone, I'll get my phone and show you actually. You slide your phone in there, you put it on a timer, and then you stand in front of it and take your photo, so no one misses out on being in the photo. So this bit is quite steep. A few of the bricks have come a bit loose as well. But this is the bit that you can get the lift. So in the building there's a lift that will take you down to that bottom bit where that green van is, or just about. So if you do struggle with walking, make sure you don't miss out, because you don't have to walk these paths, there's other ways. So just up from that walk with that view, you've got the adults pool, just a small sort of jacuzzi type pool away from the kids. You'd still be able to hear them because one of the kids' pools is literally just over that balcony, but nonetheless adults only. And then just next to it, this is the pool that we've been in today. That's one of the first big pools, and like I say, that's a family pool, that is. Got some other random deck chairs there. The pool opens at 9:30. We thought that was a little bit late, but I think everything seems to be a little bit later. So you got a go-kart area there. Obviously this is an all-inclusive resort. There's a lot of clubs and that are included, and all your food and snacks and everything are included as well. Got toilets there. Got a small kids pool just there. And then you've got kids football area as well. You got the kids zones there, you got Agua Kids, Agualand Teens, and the game zone. That's just got some vending machines and some arcade type games in there. And as you come through, this comes out as a little gallopers sort of carousel at night. This is your outdoor bar area. So you got the side of the Agua Kids bit there as well. There's a volley court behind it. There's a stage from the other side. And then coming up to this area, you've got the slides and the water park there. And then you've got your last pool just there. Another large pool. Walking into the B side of the hotel, you can see that's where you sit and eat. I'll cut to a bit more information about that. So a little bit of sat last night, which is a bit annoying when you're on holiday. So the story about the restaurant, I've had breakfast, lunch and dinner there. Breakfast and lunch were pretty good, to be fair. It's only a 3-star hotel, so you can't expect much more than what it is. So I'd say that it's bob on there. Lots of variety. You could even have steak in your lunchtime. But the evening meal last night, we've come as a 8. And there was another family behind us that were a 13 and a 6. And there was a big queue. I've never been to an all-inclusive where you got to queue to have your food. There's 2 restaurants here. I'll try and show you the other one as well. There is a better view for that one. And we're going to actually try that one for an evening meal tonight. But it opens at 7:30. If you get there for 7 o'clock, they'll let you in about 7:15, because we got there at 7:30 on the dot, thinking great, bit late for the kids to eat, so we best get there sooner. And we queued for almost 25 minutes until they could get us a seat. They asked 4 times if we could split up and sit on 2 different tables in separate areas, which obviously we didn't want to do because we've come on holiday as a family. And all-inclusive holidays, or holidays in general, aren't cheap anymore, so you want to sit with your family and you want to make the most of it. So it was a little bit disappointing, and they sort of just laughed and says, a big group, we'll see if that changes tonight. She said it does happen all the time. It's not just because they're over capacity or that it's a switchover day. She did just say that it just happens. So we're going to queue up at 7 o'clock tonight and be the first batch that go in, because if you've got to queue either way, then you might as well queue at the start and get in straight away. So there's a good tip for you. Back to the video. But carrying on, that's your entry point. It does look very nice. It is very nice in there, to be fair. If you can catch that. Lots of variety of food. And you got another sort of seating area here. They had the football on here last night as well. Walking through here, this is the main reception for the B part of the hotel. It's just in between, it is the same hotel, but there's A and B, so just in between the hotels you got hairdressers there, you got a beauty centre, fashion boutique, you got a cycling centre because you can hire bikes for the day, and then you got a supermarket there as well. It does smell highly of sewerage just here. I think it's the drains the other side, but it's not all over, to be fair, it's only there. What I did notice around the pool a lot was everyone notices there's loads of wasps. I think with it being all inclusive and that they obviously get the idea that, well, there's a lot of fizzy drinks, a lot of syrup about, so they love it. And Mum actually got stung today as well, but apart from that, there isn't much bad to the hotel so far. So this is Hotel A. This is where we originally came and queued for 15 minutes at the start to be told that we had to go over to the other one, which was pretty annoying. And there was only one person on the desk as well, so that took about half an hour after flying and the transfer. But the transfer is only about 25 minutes with the first drop on Jet 2. So that's another positive as well. Walking into Hotel A, there's your reception. The other restaurant's down there. But if you just come out this way, that was the first kids pool that I shown you. There's some stairs to it. You got this sort of lower seating area as well, out of the wind. And there's a pizza corner here as well. This opens, I think it might be 12 till 3. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. And they do all fresh stone-baked pizza slices in there. And I think they do chips as well. So, really good, tried that today. And then just for reference, if you cut through here, that will take you back to the path and then down to the beach where we started. Walking down here, you've got one of the bar areas. You got people sat down, chilling, I imagine waiting for the food to start. And this is Hotel A's restaurant with a great view. It's smaller, but the food did seem better from here, which I have watched a couple of other vlogs and they said the other one's better because there's more variety, but I believe it's not really more variety, it's just more food of the same kind. So I'm in the lift now, going up to the room. I've just realised obviously how messy the room's going to be, so I did take a pre-video, so let's see the room. Walking down the corridor towards my room, again nice and wide and tidy. And that was the room, how we came to it. Very, very tidy, very basic, but you can't ask for much more at a 3-star. And here's the map. Pause it if you want to have a look. So there's A block, there's B block, and there's actually C block that I've just realised as well, but we haven't been there. That's where the shop is there. And there is Crazy Golf and a kids play area right at the back there as well. I didn't show you that bit because there's a lot of kids playing on there, and obviously I don't want to be too intrusive, it's their holiday as well. Coming through the revolving door, hope it doesn't stop. And we're back out. So all this talking, I'm getting hungry. Let's go and have a look at the food. And that was a lovely bit of food. Let's finish off by having another quick look around the hotel and tell you what I thought. So the centre stage is just there. You got Crazy Golf just here, and then you got the Aguamarina Park just through here. So they've got tennis tables just behind me here. There's a lot of stuff like this, like the table tennis, that you have to pay a fee for your bats, rackets, whatever you want to play, golf clubs, and I think you get it back at the end. I'm not sure about the Crazy Golf. I think that is included in with it though. And just next to the stage as well, they have got face painting for kids, or maybe adults, I bet you would, for €5, which I think is quite good. Filling up a bit more now. I guess people are waiting for the food. Like I said earlier, it's karaoke night tonight as well. Wonder if Lisa will get up there and sing us a song. I doubt it. I definitely won't be. But yeah, karaoke on a Saturday night. You got bar number 2 there. And these ice creams are actually extra. But there is ice cream that you can get throughout the day for free. They do offer bag storage here, so if on your last day you don't fly till later on and you have to be out your room, then that's an option. Again, I'm not sure if you have to pay, but if you do, you do. It's better than carrying your bags around. We're going to go up to Mahon for a day as well. Let's go and see the harbour. Apparently it's meant to be a nice town. It's not actually the capital city, but I think a lot of people do class it as it, even though it has one. That's what I've read anyway. There's a zoo there as well that I'd like to go to. I'm only 28 hours into this trip from getting here on the bus yesterday. Like I say, I travel with Jet2. We came as a family of 8 with 6 adults and 2 kids. I'm doing this review now because A, I want to enjoy my holiday. I don't want to be doing YouTube videos all through it. And B, because I think it's essential to get my first impression over anything, because that's the same with anything. As soon as you get on holiday, some people wait a year, 2 years to go on holiday. So that first impression as you walk in wants to be good, and it wants to be worth it. So I think for a 3-star it's very good. I think the rooms are very basic, but they're very clean. The food, there's a lot of different choice. The times could be a lot better. Obviously starting evening meals at 7:30 at night for kids and things like that is a little bit late, drags it on a little bit, but your lunch does finish at 3, so you could have a later lunch. And they are on holiday after all, so that's sort of my take on that. Hopefully throughout the holiday, the mishaps with the queuing up to eat will either iron it out by going a little bit earlier, now we know that trick, or it may have just been that day, but they did assure us themselves that it wasn't, so I've not got high hopes to just come at 8:15 and walk straight in, even if it was a table of 4. The beach, the views, they are absolutely stunning. We can just see it from our hotel room, and it's only a stone throw away from the hotel. Obviously you've got that boardwalk, you can get a lift down to, I think it's -2 on the lift, which takes you down to that green van, and then you just have to walk down that wooden boardwalk to the beach. That is a great addition to what they've done here, so it's more accessible. And overall, 28 hours in, I'd probably give it an 8. For a 3-star hotel, I give it an 8. The food's good, lots of variety, the beds were comfy. Could have done with an extra pillow, but I haven't asked for one, so if I ask, I'm sure I'll get one. And that's my review on today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Comment if you've been here, comment if you're going to be coming here, or comment if I've just made you come here or put you off. See you later guys, I'm going to go and enjoy my holiday. See you soon.